What's up YouTube, Rhino Dynamite here, and welcome back to another Bachmann HO scale model review. And this time, we've got Canadian Pacific number 6269. A nice little 060 tender engine. Being Canadian Pacific themed, it kind of reminds me of the Strasburg Railroad in Pennsylvania, their first ever steam engine for tourist trains, which is an 060 from Canada that was built in Baldwin. But that engine is a former Canadian national. Speaking of the engine, let's hope they get it back up and running again soon, and that one is number 7312 or 31. Now let's get a closer look at this model. There's the front dummy coupler, the smoke box, and there's the little headlamp that brightens up as the engine picks up speed, and there's the number again. There's the smokestack. There's the two sand domes. In the middle one is the steam one. There's the bell. Nice handrail. Nicely detailed rods. And very realistic movements. There's the firebox. There's the number. And the red window frames. The tender, Canadian Pacific, is a sloped tender. The sloped shape helps the crew see shunters so they don't get hurt. There's the coal load, nicely detailed. And there's the rear coupling. And there's inside the cab. Not much detail, but it looks good enough to me. The controls are, the part where the controls are is called the back head. There's the water filling cap, the dummy tail lamp, the handrail and the steps so you can walk up there, and of course the coal. Very well detailed, in my opinion. Now, without much further ado, what do you say we get her up and running? Let's go. So, what did you all think of that? Very nice, smooth running, I might say. It's a shame that the real 6269 wasn't saved from the cutter's torch. But all the same, at least it exists in a model form. And I think the run looked really good with these Canadian Pacific themed train cars. While we're at it, I'll let you have a closer look at them. First, we have a little Canadian Pacific themed old-time derrick car. It's an old car. It's a little crane car, you might say. Used by early steam engines in America. Nice red. Those are railroad ties. And there it has a little derrick, which is a crane. Very realistic, too. This thing rotates. This thing even removes. Interesting, huh? And then it just becomes a flatbed car. Even though it's used by early engines, I think it looks great with any engine. Very good detail. Sometimes it can be a little hard to get it back on. You gotta line up the holes. There. Next, a black cylinder grain hopper. Nice detail. That lets the grain go free. These chutes right here. Canadian Pacific Rail. Nicely detailed. And last, we've got a green reefer car, or a box car. Like the green. Very well detailed. Too bad I don't have a caboose. If I'm lucky, I might come across one someday. I don't know if Bachmann ever made one with a knuckle coupler, though. But overall, I've got a very realistic Canadian Pacific train. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this. Tune in next time when we'll do another single model or a train set review. But I hope you all had fun just the same. Thank you all very much for watching this. Goodbye for now. Rhino Dynamite, out.